Outsiders, what's up? It's Tony from the Outsider MTB channel. That's right, it calls you the Outsiders. We decided on the live stream with MTB Allen a couple weeks ago that you guys are now the Outsiders. I hope you're cool with that. Give me a thumbs up if you want to be an outsider. If not, I don't know what to tell you. You're one of us. Outsiders, I've got a great video for you today. But before we get to that, let me just mention one thing. Look at these things. New channel sponsor, Sport RX, just hooked me up with a pair of 100% Centrics. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm half blind. I've been riding literally blind on the trails for years now and just got used to it. They reached out to me, they noticed I need some of these guys, and they were nice enough to join the channel, support what we're doing, so I'm throwing them a big thumbs up in the fist palm. Now I can see on the trail. What they do is they take name brands and big brands like Smith, Oakley, 100%, Ray-Ban, Nike, all those frames, and they take your prescription and customize each set of sunglasses to your liking. And for now, we're riding car wreck in Laguna Beach. It's one of SoCal's steepest trails that's legal. When I first moved out here, I was just exploring, didn't know what the hell I was doing before I discovered trail forks, even knew my way around. I would just see trails and go down. Don't do that. I almost went OTB and had a horrific crash down this thing years ago and have not gone back. I was scarred. Today, we're doing car wreck. We're back. We've also got a little bit of a situation I need your insight on. I'll give you a little bit of a taste of it right here.
Ryder! Oh, you didn't hear me?
Yeah, we're going to break down that situation and how the hell that went down. Anyway, great video. Pip's enjoying my new tomato plants. Guys, look, I got a little mini garden now. Tomatoes are looking nice. I got a cucumber plant here. Let's head over to Aliso Woods, ride Laguna Beach. Let's get to the ride.
Oh, it's Tony!
What up?
You're my favorite YouTuber.
Ah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, I'll see you guys out there.
Have a great bike day, man.
You too.
Always say hello if you're out there, guys. I love meeting all of you. I appreciate you watching. So if there's a chance for me to meet you in person, you see me on the trail, holler.
All right, we are on Westridge right now, starting the ride. If you're not familiar with this zone or don't know how I got here, check out the Aliso Woods Trail Guide in the library. Easy to find, got all the information you need to do these trails. I think what I'm looking to do is hit Rocket as a warm-up, and it's got one of the most interesting landscapes in the middle with the entire trail covering itself in rock. You'll see what I mean. Rocket on this beautiful Ride MTB Day. Hit me in the comments below. Let me know where you're from, where you're riding today on Ride MTB Day. Hopefully you guys got out there like this. Get one in, even if it's a short one. I haven't been over here in a while, I just realized. Wow. Wonder if this trail's changed at all. All right, pulled over for a sec. We had a couple slower riders ahead of us. Wanted to give them some room. Not that I'm saying I'm Aaron Gwynn over here, but I'd rather give someone some room instead of coming up on them fast. It just seems safer and more enjoyable for both of us. So if I can and I see them, I'll try to do that, especially before dropping in on a trail that's a long descent like this one. There we go. Middle of summer in SoCal. Dusty, loose, and dirty. Trails are raw right now. There's that rock garden I was talking about. Speed your friend. Ryder. Oh, jeez. You didn't hear me? I'm gonna have to go look at the footage in that, you guys, but I was loud and yelling. The dude was just in the middle of the trail. All I know is that he did not move, even when I couldn't stop. There's no way I'm doing a full brake stop on that rock garden. Sorry, I don't get irritated on the trail much, but what the hell is that? You know, it's like if I have someone slam on the brakes in the middle of the highway when there's no cars around. Dude, move to the side. You got a flat tire, get over. All right, you guys, while I sit here and give that guy like a full 5 minutes before I go down, because there's no way I'm going through that again. So if you look at this rock garden, there's no way I'm gonna slam the brakes on when he's sitting right here and I'm flying down this thing. My bike's clanking, I'm yelling Ryder. Obviously I'm coming. Best I can do is slow down the best I could like I did. And then when I hit the dirt here is when I really skidded and almost hit him. This is not an area where it's hard to move to the left or right. You know what I mean? It's not like he's stuck in a steep chute and has nowhere to go. All he had to do was walk 3 steps over and just let me in right here.
All right, guys, hindsight is 20/20, and we have that right now. We have the footage, so let's go through this really quickly because I have a new perspective here. So let's see how this happened. I wasn't able to look that far ahead on this rock garden because obviously I needed to friggin' strategize on my way down. That being said, now that I have the footage, I can see this guy on the side of the trail. He's on the right-hand side. As I'm flying down, bike clanking, he doesn't even look up, not even for a millisecond. He walks over to the only exit of the rock garden and sits there on his bike and does not move. Even when I yell rider, maybe 30, 40 feet ahead,
Ryder!
he doesn't even budge, doesn't even turn his head around. I don't know if he's having flashbacks from the 70s. I know what you guys are going to say. Why don't you put a bell on? Guys, I don't think an air horn would have even mattered with this guy. If I was throwing glass marinara jars down the friggin' rock garden, I don't think it would have even mattered either. I don't really know what's going on, but regardless, he's making bad decisions and he's totally zonked out.
Jeez, you didn't hear me? I just haven't dealt with that in the trail before. Let me know if you guys have seen something like that. Some sections of trails are just, you're in the no man's land. You're in a point of no return where the brakes just aren't gonna help you. And trail etiquette kicks in where it's like, move out of the way, man. Like,
oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
you're depending on the other person to do the right thing because you can't, to help the both of you and just be smart. It's glad we both walked away from that and given them some time to get the hell away from me. All right, it's a beautiful day. It's Red MTB day. Let's go. Yeah, that's the rock garden. Glad you guys got a closer look at it. Well, I'm not glad, but that's a positive spin on that situation. This section's kind of tough. Bonk up that, and then short pedal up that. I've done the dissection of that section in the trail guide, so check that out. Rider. Fun section. And then this is super fast, super chunky. And then we're heading right, because we're headed to car wreck, and we've got the worst climb I think I could think of ahead of us on Mathis. But yeah, that's Rocket. It's chunky, hard packed, rocky. Even when it's wet, that stuff, you know, rock doesn't get moisturized very well. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bit of a connector trail right now. I see Mathis up ahead here. That's just the bottom portion. This climb's so rough for me that I even think about it on the way here, like dreading it. I'm not in the best shape I've ever been in, so it's gonna be extra tough today. The reason we're taking it is because car wreck is more over to this side. The easier access to car wreck is off Mathis. All right, let's do this. Take a little breather. I'm not trying to prove anything right now. Right at the boundary between Aliso and Laguna Beach. When I was little, I used to go to state lines and be like, I'm in Connecticut, I'm in New York, I'm in Connecticut. Let's get one. Appreciation station for all of you guys that have never been to the channel before. This is what we do. We take it in, we stop for a second, appreciate it, and just be present for a moment, you know? And for all you guys that don't know, that's one of my favorite sound bites as a kid. That's from The Legend of Zelda. When you hear that noise, ooh, your life's about to change. In the video game, at least. Anyway, onward and upward. All right, you get the idea. Enough. Let's just get to car wreck. You guys don't have to suffer with me. You've been put through enough. I'll meet you there. Would have thought we made it. The thing about here in SoCal summers, the trails get dusty and super loose, so the rock sections just kind of have that like powder dust that glazes over it. You really have to go in with your head present and just don't go in autopilot because you get in trouble that way. I'm gonna take it slow. I want to stop at any sections I think that we could look at and dissect a little bit too, obviously. Right off the bat, one thing I just learned, I just saw about 6 hikers come up this way as well, so man, do not want to get myself in that situation on this trail. So rider, just you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, just me. Like I said, not a lot of spots to roam on this one to move out of the way, so. Wow, that's steep. Yep, that one's steep. Let's take a look at that. All right, I hiked back up this sucker so we can take a better look at it. Cheese grater with some moots on top. Some melted moots. Tony Marinara style right here. This gives you guys a better view right now from what it looks like when you're kind of going down. That's probably where your head will be at. Let's get a bottom up angle. And also let's see if I can give you guys a non-POV shot of me riding down the cheese grater. Here's that first section. Goes into here. And then you've got right hand side line or a drop right here that seems like more of a straight on shot to pick up speed into the next section. Riding car wreck blind. From what I was told, and remember from a few years ago, the last section is the next really gnarly spot. Keep my head on straight. Pardon me if I dip out for the conversation for a minute. Think you guys will be fine. I feel like it's coming up. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, man, check it off the list. Car wreck. Boop, boop. Let's go take another look at that bottom section though. If you guys were curious where the name car wreck comes from, voila. If you're coming down this chute and you lose it right here, you're going straight into the car wreck. It's pretty rad. This thing looks like what's from the 40s. I don't know how long it's been here, but pretty much an icon here in the trail system. It's got its own trail named after it. All right. Let's check out this section. It just feels like one long cheese grater all the way down. I felt like if I was gonna put my tire in just one wrong spot playing chess on the way down, boop, OTB. Not a lot of room for error. One of the steepest and rockiest sections in SoCal, legal trails that is right here. That's it, you guys. I'm Tony from the Outsider channel with you once again. New videos every week. Like, subscribe, stick around, all that good stuff. Jump on over to Patreon, link below. Early video releases, product giveaways, group rides. You know the drill. See you on the other side.